some of the things that came to my mind. What is the percentage of people who get this disease that have it in their family? You certainly can't live life thinking that way. There is no true script to this.
Patrick has ALS. For the mutation that Patrick carries, we can see people succumb to the disease within a year.
Pat, I'm gonna bring your knees up to
We know we're up against something really fast moving here.
Just stop over-helping on their best player. Coaching's been the best medicine. It's worked more than any of the 27 pills that I'm taking on a daily basis. Our kid got crushed. Water. One team will walk out a champion. Nothing else matters.
Something just happened that no one in this gym will ever forget.
Biggest dreams to live. The only one.
Thank you, and welcome to St. John's College High School in Washington, D.C. for the 2024 Behan Strong Invitational. It's an honor for First Amendment Sports to be here. It's going to be a great day of basketball. We have 3 games for you. The first on the way in 2 minutes. I'm joined by Kevin Ricka.
It is an honor to be here tonight. It's been a privilege just to watch this warm-up, Ken.
It actually has. Tim Strachan.
You guys took all the great words, but, I mean, what else could you ask for than for the next, 6 hours? Watch great basketball and be a part of something really special for the Behan Strong Foundation.
We're going to get things started here with the number 1 team in the country by a lot of regards. The high school rankings, you can find probably a different ranking every time you click a different site. We'd like to think that the WCAC is home to the best high school basketball program in the country right now. That's Paul the Six Panthers, straight out of Chantilly. They will take on a WCAC foe in St. Mary's Ryken. And Justin, we'll be saying it all day. You're going to get tired of hearing about it. We're here for one thing. We're here to promote awareness of ALS. We're here to help Pat Behan in his fight against ALS. We're here to be a part of a community that we hope to grow and spread the word. We want to say a special thank you to Capital Hoops and Mark Stern, who's taken a heavy hand in really helping organize this, along with Natalie, who obviously is just a saint. And so, thank you to St. John's for hosting. Thank you to all the crew here, everybody who's a part of this. We're here to raise both money and awareness for Pat Behan. So if you're watching this, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Yeah. All proceeds are going to Pat, and we hope that we make a difference today.
No, you said it best, Ken. I mean, it's all about Pat. It's all about Behan Strong right now. The support, the community. The basketball is just the entertainment. We got some great entertainment, but so happy to have you along with us. And if you have an opportunity to reach out to other basketball fans, just tell them send them the link and have them join us for the night. It's going to be a great night of basketball.
We got intros here coming up, and that gives us a chance to get our bearings a little bit. First of all, I want to say thanks to Luke David and the folks at it's First Amendment Sports and Automatic Sports. That was an awesome ESPN feature that we had there, shared by Alex. Again, part of this community that we've been building over the last couple years around Being Strong. And we'll turn it over to the mic on the floor.
Pat Behan, give everything you got for this game. He's still fighting. He's always going to fight. He's never going to stop fighting. Let's keep supporting him, helping him in any way we can. Have events like this. Keep donating. Please keep donating. You got a lot of merchandise out there. Please step out there and get some stuff. Thank you.
I want to echo the sentiments of Coach. We both love Coach Behan. He's part of our PVI family. Story behind this is Coach Best coaching the Blue Devils many years ago. So I just felt that he should be part of our family a long time ago. So we built a great relationship. So we love Coach Pat Behan, his wife Natalie. We want to support them as much as possible. So let's please make sure to keep donating, find ways to help. Caretaking on a daily basis is so much, and they do a wonderful job. See them in action; they're amazing. So that support, all of it goes to that and helping Pat and Natalie navigate the fight against ALS. I want to challenge everybody tonight. Everybody's listening at home right now. And Capital Hoops, thank you, Mark Stern, for all the support you give. I talk fast, I like my players to play fast, so I like to donate fast. So I'd like to challenge everyone, my wife, Christina, and I are willing to match the first $1,000 donated tonight during our game. So please go ahead and donate fast and as much as you can to help support them. All right, thank you.
Their money every time Darren Harris makes a three-pointer tonight. And I think Coach Ferrello is going to match the first 1,000.
Something tells me Darren's got the green light tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And after that first one goes in, we all know what happens after Darren Harris sees one go down. That checkbook starts to.
We might see Mark Stern play some defense tonight before the night's out. Mark might get on the floor.
Man, can you say enough about those guys right there? No. Mark Stern, Glenn Ferrello, Jamal Hulam. That was you got three guys like that in your corner, and that's what type of conference we are from. And you know, Mark Stern has been doing that for basketball all around this area, not just this conference, not just this school, but he is super tight with Coach Pat Behan. And what a beautiful thing to see those three amazing guys, amazing friends, standing up for their guy. I love it.
I'll never forget. And by the way, I believe Glenn's going to join us for the second game, talk a little bit with us. I think one of the lasting memories, and there were many from that game, the championship game, for me personally, was the look on Glenn Ferrello's face when it was all over.
Yeah. I
think we all knew, and everyone knew, what kind of team PVI is and was last year, and the kind of championship aspirations that they deserve to have. But I don't know that there's ever been a happier opposing losing championship coach in the world than Glenn Ferrello was last year.
I agree with you, Ken, and I don't think the Lakers were winning that night at American University, to tell you the truth.
That's right. We'll give you some starters here. I'll tell you right now, for St. Mary's Ryken, on the floor, Noah Rogers, Sonny Howard, Derek Robinson, Isaiah Carpenter, and Maurice White. And then we're going to get the PVI guys on the floor here as well. I see Jordan Smith, number 23. I'm sure Ben Hammond will join them. Of course, Darren Harris. He'll be hoisting it from the logo. Isaiah Abraham is on the floor, and Garrett Sundra rounds out your starting five.
And you notice they're missing someone out there, and unfortunately we've got a lower leg injury for Duke-bound Patrick Ngangba, the rim protector, 6'11", star inside. But this Paula 16 doesn't stop. In fact, they've sped up a tad bit. Wait till you see the pace they play with. Start with number 3.
Ben Hammond. Darren Harris with silky smooth.
Yeah, he really came on strong in that championship game and showed why he is so highly touted and going to Duke.
And he has kept it rolling. He has not stopped. He's been on fire here as of late.
Isaiah Carpenter drives baseline. He'll kick. The ball's loose. It's tipped, so the shot clock's at 9, and it will change possession.
Yeah, I don't think it was tipped.
The name of Paul VI game is creating turnovers on defense and getting that ball and getting out fast on offense. They love shooting that 3 in transition, and they love shooting that 3 in general. Everyone on the floor can knock one down.
And Hammond will get the ball to Smith. Keep your eyes on the pink tennis shoes, by the way. Sandra gets it down low to Ben Hammond on the back door. A nice rebound there. Derek Robinson able to pull it down for the Knights. Noah Rogers getting things reset, working on Sandra. A little length there at the top of that defensive formation. And they'll throw it away. Timeout on the floor.
And despite the height change, Sandra is still able to contend with him out there near midcourt. Just shows his confidence and his athletic ability.
Well, heading to Notre Dame, he is. It's his senior year now. We've seen him in a bit of a reserve role over the years.
He's been here for about 6 years.
It truly does. But right now, he looks like a senior. He has thickened up that frame a little bit.
Yep.
He is stepping up this season. He has had some double-doubles for these guys early and often. And like I said, heading to South Bend, Indiana, number 12 is going to be a factor moving forward.
Speaking of shaping up, too, what pops to me is Jordan Smith and his body type change. He kind of had a little bit of a baby fat when he came in as a freshman. Boy, has he really gotten in that weight room. He looks so much stronger, so much fitter. That's scary to see what he's going to be able to do.
You're talking about the number 18th ranked player in the sophomore class in the United States of America.
He jumps right out of the gym.
Yes, he sure does.
Isaiah Abraham and Jordan Smith, little two-man up top game. Abraham, Sandra for three. No good. St. Mary's Ryken back the other way. Inside the line, Jordan Smith with the rebound.
Man, I love the way Noah Rogers plays.
Darren Harris, deep ball. Saved by Jordan Smith. That almost came right to you, Kevin.
I had it.
I am not ready for the pace of this game yet, apparently.
I thought Alan Vogt was going to get that for a second. Put it back up.
Here we go.
Sandra.
Nice CO by Sundra. Got to go to the hole there. Get out of the lane.
Off the front of the iron. Hammond. Dishes. Isaiah. 4-0 game. It's so hard to stand out sometimes with a program like PVI over the last couple years. And Sundra, we've been calling his name forever. But it's always interesting when you talk about the club teams and the AAU teams and you hear people talking about the guys who are playing for him. His name always comes up. Now, I know they got a lot of names that always come up, but his shooting prowess is well known in these parts.
Well, as Danny Hurley shines his championship ring, his name comes up often in those conversations as well, heading to Storrs, Connecticut to keep that program alive and doing well at the top of the nation.
Carpenter gets into the lane, spins, contested and won.
And appreciate the timing there, Mr. Abraham. That's a nice take, a little drops to the bucket. It looks fundamental, but we saw the quickness and explosiveness of it right in front of our faces right there. It's unguardable.
When he transferred in last year, it was scary to see how much better he was going to make the team this year. He's taken on much more of that central role.
And defending the best athlete on the other team on a week-in, week-out basis. This whole team plays tough defense. You don't play for Farello if you don't go all out on the defensive side of the floor.
No, because he's got 9 other guys he can put in.
You're dang right.
10-second violation.
And that's on the low side, sir.
Right.
Sundra will tell you, like we said, he's been around forever. I think this is the first time I've seen him in the starting lineup.
Right,
guys.
he's in because of Ngongba, right?
Yeah,
well, he's been starting this year. The 5 seniors were in that. He was going to go with 5 seniors this year. And when Ngongba gets back, hopefully sooner than later. We don't have too much information on that, but
Sundra spins into the lane.
What
little
a
lefty
finish.
hook.
What a finish with the left.
Darren Harris tips the inbound pass off of Sonny Howard, and it'll stay Panthers ball.
Yeah, you can see Sundra's more aggressive this year offensively. Not looking just to play a role, get that open 3, but to actually make things happen with the ball on the ground.
Well, we got Darren Harris standing right in front of us. He is all of 6'6".
Heyman blocked, gets the tip back. Delivers it down to Sundra.
Great defense there. Maurice White Jr.
Nifty little pass there under the basket. It's going to stay St. Mary's Ryken ball. 9-0 game here in the first period.
I love number 6, Noah Rogers for St. Mary's Ryken, matching the energy, the quickness, and the intensity of Ben Hammond over there. It's not often Ben Hammond goes up against someone that has that type of athleticism. Typically, he's the one on that end of it.
Whoa.
Freed himself up for that 3.
He did.
Hammond.
Now that's a big take there. That's big time. He is going to be leading that roadie offense and defense for the next 4 years. He won't come off the court, guys. He is going to be a major factor. That's a multiple first-team All-League guy, I believe, and I think both of you agree.
Absolutely.
Nice little set there, Coach Houlam.
Sonny Howard with the 3. Darren Harris gets to the elbow. Jordan Smith playing above everybody else.
The only reason he didn't come up with it is his hand got caught in the net. He wasn't able to bring the ball together. Here's St. Mary's Ryken getting on the board. They are playing tenacious defense.
Yeah.
You can just see the difference in height down on the other end. It's hard for them to get a shot. It's going to be important for them to knock down those kinds of shots all night.
Adlin Elliman, Jaquan Womack, Anthony Brown checking in. Jordan Hunter also for PVI. Jordan Smith stays out there. 3 balls up and no good. Rebound is to Adlin. Jordan Smith draws the contact. Foul on the floor.
That would have been huge if Sonny would have been with back-to-back threes.
He felt the same way because he was not thinking of anything else but knocking that one down as soon as he caught it.
3 balls up.
Look at the form.
Quickly.
Wow.
And Adlin Elamine.
That was a gorgeous
that was
catch
really
and shoot.
good looking.
And you don't get to the 4-star range unless you can catch and shoot it like this, man. Really looking forward to seeing him play tonight.
Inside pass. The length saves it there at the baseline. Anthony Brown.
Nice help defense by Matthew Herbert, who just checked in for St. Mary's Ryken.
And a name that we have said all fall, champion football player Matthew Herbert. There's 3 guys off that championship St. Mary's Ryken football squad playing on the basketball team here tonight. Congratulations once again. It was a pleasure covering you guys in the fall.
Two and a half minutes here in the first. Ryken to the corner for a 3. Short. Jordan Hunter with the rebound. Pushing it. Jaquan Womack. He's going to be hard to handle.
I mean, coming off the bench, a guy who's hit a game winner in a WCAC final.
That's right.
He
As
sure
a
did.
sophomore. Or was he a freshman?
He was a
then?
freshman. He's a
Already
junior
freshman
now, but
then.
these Pauly 6 guys, they do seem to be around for quite a while. I love it. Why go anywhere else when you can play right here?
Stay in school.
Exactly.
Jordan Smith gets into the lane.
What a
And one.
finish.
It gets the ball absolutely
Wow.
to the rim.
How do you stop that? You don't. Look how high he gets. And so easily puts it off the glass and takes the foul.
Explosive.
I mean, we're looking at this score right here. St. Mary's Ryken is playing tough as nails. I'm sorry, but they are. They're competing on defense. This is a different level of high school basketball. And that young man, number 23, is a different level of athlete.
Yep.
And there's number 3. He's no different. I'm telling you, Ben Hammond. How much fun is he to watch?
Senior point guards. They don't make them like they make them out in Chantilly, it seems. Ball gets down low. Nice dish.
Yes.
Good take.
Free throws coming up for the Knights. So it looks like Isaiah Carpenter will get to the charity stripe.
Good strong move by Isaiah Carpenter and the DMV tip-off. He was the MVP, guys. 13 points, 15 boards, and 3 helpers. In the final, a 2-point win over Wise to get them the finals of the DMV tip-off. Excellent job by I believe the young freshman, guys. I mean, it is. This kid's going to be a factor in this conference. One of the young bright stars we get to see. That's why you turn it on TV or show up at the gym. Guys like that,
Yep.
Jordan Smith.
Nice hustle by Herbert again.
You know, get those linemen out there on the basketball court. They're going to be hustling, getting physical, and that's what you need in a game like this.
Another step back.
3
Just
off
can't
the front.
finish.
Noel
Couple
Rogers
good
can't get it
looks.
to go.
Man, he's playing tough.
Brown, free throw line.
So smooth with it. No,
It's taking what you're given, and he nailed it.
so as we've witnessed early and often in this game, Paul VI. They have been ranked as the most efficient team in the country, averaging 1.08 points per possession.
Wow.
Wow.
Jaquan Womack's guys for that rebound. A little harder to come by. against this squad.
And this is against teams like IMG and the Link Academy, who they beat, both of them, and lost to. What a strong move that was.
What a strong rebound it was.
Yeah,
to
it
start.
was.
Xavier McKinney.
Noah Rogers with the feed.
Oh.
Good strong move there.
I mean, look, St. Mary's Ryken is playing such good fundamental basketball. It's just the fact that they're playing against 5 other guys that have a height advantage. They can't get a clear look at the basket, but they're getting a really good rotation on the ball. They just can't get open looks.
And we talked about offensive efficiency, but no one plays D like Paul VI.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Well,
suffocating,
is just
athletic,
suffocating.
and they get after it on the defensive side of the ball to turn things up. But and there's Coach Farello. Said he talks fast, likes his team to play fast.
So that's why we should donate fast, is what he said.
There you go. Get them wallets out quick for an incredible cause.
Heyman into the lane, back out to Anthony Brown. 3 ball, strong off the glass.
He said it.
Adlin El-Amin.
Adlin El-Amin, man.
Look at that. Talk about suffocating.
Good if it
Oh,
goes.
he looked real confident in that shot, too.
After 1 quarter of play, the Panthers got a 20-point lead.
Brown's another one we saw come in as a freshman. Obviously looked much more mature in just 1 year. You see what these guys can do to their bodies, getting into the weight room year-round, working out.
Give you a programming note at 6:15. We have Jackson Reed and Bullis, another top team in the country, ranked in the top 10 by some folks. We got Coach Kelly's program showing up here. They'll go against Coach Johnson at the 6:15 slot. And at 8 p.m., the host, St. John's Cadets, will play the Frederick Cadets. So it'll be an all-cadet match, cadet-on-cadet business at 8 p.m. And we will see, well, before things are out, we'll see something exciting. Last year, what was that, overtime of the IMG St. John's game in this very tournament?
It was, and also the 6:15 rematch of Bullis and Jackson Reed went down to the final.
Sure
a one-bucket win.
That's right.
For Coach Kelly over at Bullis, and we're looking forward to that rematch as well.
We'll have some folks joining us on the mics here throughout the evening to talk about Behan Strong organization and the event itself, what it means to folks. We'll get the second quarter started here. Looks like we got Jordan Smith, Sundra, Darren Harris, and Isaiah Abraham back on the floor for the Panthers. Jacob Moore, the junior, rounds out the 5 on the floor for Coach Farello. Coach Holum. Xavier McKinney, he was one of the football players, right?
Absolutely.
What, was he a linebacker? I'm trying to remember the position that he played.
He was a baller, man.
I remember saying his name. He actually the athleticism of these guys on multiple sports is great.
You still have your football notes?
Oh, he's got them. They're
You
there.
got them somewhere. You got them in that bag.
If you think I still have something from the month of November, you, sir, are incorrect, but I appreciate the confidence.
Braylon Harper inbounds to Noah Rogers. They'll go to work on Jordan Smith.
Look at that execution. And you get there, and then you have 2 6'10" guys.
Yeah, it's an extremely well-coached basketball team. You can see, look, number 6 there, Noah Rogers, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's been fighting all night long.
Darren Harris controls it. Jordan Smith, in the air, looking for the alley-oop. It's a little bit too strong. As Isaiah Abraham didn't get his hands on it until it was behind the backboard. Noah Rogers is going to have to put some work in tonight. He's going to be tired. The ball gets away from St. Mary's Ryken there.
I mean, it's like an all-star team who plays relentless defense. It's like watching, one of the Olympic teams that have been selected from. And they can just put You can put Jordan Smith at the 1 and let him get. Oh, what a look!
What a look.
Sandra.
Who threw that pass?
That was 15.
Oh, that was
Jacob Moore.
Jacob Moore.
Wow, what a find.
Harper to Rogers. Ball tipped out of his hands. Isaiah back the other way. He finds Jacob Moore underneath. Jordan Smith skying from about 1.5 feet inside the free throw line.
It was from the WCAC.
Yes, it sure was. He got up and
I think I heard a boing.
I think the air traffic control at Reagan picked him up.
And how about Moore on the dish? Look at the vision. And there it is.
That was absolutely from the letters. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, my Lord. With both of the hands.
With two hands.
Both of them. Oh.
Derek Robinson on the drive. He kicks it out to the shooter in the corner. Ball's tipped, controlled by the Knights. That's Kahn.
Kahn really the only one that's got the size to sort of match anybody on Paul VI.
The senior center.
The defensive pressure is relentless, man. It's relentless. It's the length, the physicality, and the quickness.
Harris gets into the lane. Kahn will commit the foul. Harris will go to the line.
Kahn 6'10".
So I'm telling you, these guys go down to the City of Palms, and it's a 4-game tournament, and they have a win over IMG. They lose to Montverde, the #1 team in the country. Yep. Cooper Flagg and that squad, and they're legit. All this is done without Patrick Ngongba.
Yeah.
All of it. They go to the third-place game, Link Academy, another top 5 team in the country, and they take it to them. Ben Hammond was lights out, made an all-tournament team. This guy right here, Darren Harris, against Link Academy, they had 7 threes in the first half. Tonight they're taking it to the rack. This is a team missing, like I said, their 7-foot, 5-star heading to Duke for all of those games that were played over the last month, and they're going to be fantastic and looking forward to get their big guy back. But right now it doesn't look like they're missing too much.
Charge.
This D.
Braylon Harper going strong to the hoop. Draws the offensive foul. And it's early. Ngongba will be back. You want him ready for that the WCAC home stretch into that tournament. Hopefully we get a chance to see him there. Harris to Sundra. Good D by Kahn. Sandra with the straight up and down.
Great
Not good
hang
enough.
time.
Good offense there.
That was, man. That was big time play there. Derek Robinson, 2 hands strong, hanging on and finishing.
Sandra for 3. Harper with the rebound.
2 great back-to-back rebounds for Harper to get things going.
3 no good. Coming back deep to Sandra.
What a feed. Oh, my gosh, man.
Isaiah Abraham rattling.
They make it look so effortless.
It looked professional from right here, and there's a reason why. Your 6'11" guy catches it in transition. Little tip pass to the 6'7" guy for the finish. Typically.
I love the 6'8" guard.
Good job by Zaid Khan again. He is competing on his side of the ball right now.
Jordan Smith with the steal.
Uh-oh.
Harris. Smooth.
So strong. See how he
under
just
control.
Stopped his body?
Yeah. Body control is
that was
next level.
Yeah, that was special.
Darren Harris, another steal.
Nice, and he undercut him.
It's going to be N1. As Darren Harris got to the hoop and helped himself. Here you
watch
go.
this real quick. I've grown up in this gym. That's the most casual two-handed dunk I've ever witnessed before in my entire life. Ho-hum, back to the free throw line to knock it down, splash. Like, I mean, that would have been – I would have walked off and never come back again. It would have been the highlight of my entire life. He's at the free throw line. He seems bored by it.
Well, Jay Williams had a pretty –
oh, man.
he could thunder it, but he could also kind of, you know, lazily.
Just that release right there, Darren Harris's release, tells you why he's capable of knocking down 10 in a row.
Perfect.
It is perfect. It's the same every single time. He's going to have a chance down in Durham to have one heck of a career at his size, the way he plays defense and the way he shoots it.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to the perfect place with his teammate, Patrick Ngongba. The Duke Paul VI connection.
Womack on the D there. It's Hammond.
Look at Womack.
The floater no good there for Jordan Hunter. Maurice White Jr. back the other way. Derek Robinson inside again, yeah.
Straight up. That's what you got to do. Yeah, you got to get your senior back in here, Noah Rogers.
Foul there. Was that on Elamine? He's a good-looking player here, guys. Number 5.
Junior Ford.
He's a 4-star, fellas. I mean, he's the number 3 player in his class in the state of Virginia, offered by Arizona State, Penn State, Rhode Island. Locally, you got everyone: Mason, Virginia Commonwealth, Old Dominion, George Mason. I mean, and you know dang well, getting some time like this early in the season and what he's going to do for this program, that those offers start. That's just the beginning.
That's just the beginning.
Surface has just been scratched because I think we're looking at another guy at Paul VI that we're going to have to talk about.
For years.
Their 5-on-5 practices just must be a treat. Do they charge?
Hammond spins. Underneath the basket.
Good board.
Noah.
Outlet for the 3-on-1. Good finish.
Great job by the point guard.
He plays the part.
Yeah, this is a good basketball team, fellas.
Absolutely. I love the confidence he and Sonny Howard play with.
No look.
Unselfish.
Finds it back. The 3 ball is good by Jordan Hunter that time. Steal, here comes Jordan Hunter back the other way. He'll lay it in.
Just in case you didn't know who he was before, he just.
Yep. Remember we were talking about how efficient, offensive efficiency? They score every possession, playing a team style of ball within the framework of the offense. It's not one guy going one-on-one here, dazzling. Nope. The ball is shared. The ball's moving.
No, there's no clearing out.
These guys are dangerous. Look at that extra pass there. Unselfish.
Comes Jordan. Noah Rogers.
Nice move.
Gets into the lane, and they'll call that charge.
Yep.
As Anthony Brown got his feet
that's a heck
set
of a move.
outside the restricted zone.
I love that move. The quickness out top. You don't blow by Ben Hammond like that.
No.
Just don't see it.
Hammond gets it down low.
Those are
sends
two
it back.
guys going at it
Deep
there.
3. Jordan Hunter. He'll reset. Gets his own rebound.
How about Hunter?
He's powerful.
Oh, my gosh.
Powerful.
Couple opportunities there.
Just relentless.
What?
He was 8th man off the bench.
Where do you find all these guys?
What's going on in Chantilly?
Nice feed.
Panther ball. Get a sub in. Xavier McKinney will take a seat.
Very impressed with Hullum's squad, man. He's done a heck of a job with this program, and it's showing against the #1 team in the nation. I mean, the score might not, but the way they're trying to execute.
Ten on the shot clock. Anthony Brown will try to wheel it down low to Womack.
Wall pressure caused the turnover. Playing some defense.
Maurice White gets into the corner for the 3-ball. A little strong there.
Nice.
Right back up. Was Eli Conkler, no good. Hammond back the other way for PVI.
See that pace?
The hesitation.
He bounces off the defender.
The slight hesitation and then quick.
He will dominate at Rhode Island. He will play early, often, and he will have a tremendous career. Write it down.
Maurice White Jr. just dribbled himself into a tough spot there just over the timeline. And here you see Hammond just chest bumping off the defender and floating for what is not an easy shot, but it sure looks easy when he does it.
Initiating contact, floating to your left as a righty and kissing it off the glass like it was nothing? Yeah.
That's next level stuff.
He's been doing next level stuff since we've been watching him.
That's right.
And
with Doug McDaniel back in the day.
When he was a freshman.
Yeah.
2020 at Robinson High School.
Better
we
believe
finally got to see ourselves some Ben Hammond. We've been fans ever since. I think
tie up. Yeah, we're going to get a tie as Noah Rogers is going to need some oxygen. He's working hard out there.
He is. He plays hard, man.
Possession arrow belongs to PVI. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Anthony Brown, the sophomore guard, he looks pretty strong himself as he steps back for the 3. That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, he's pretty dangerous, pretty strong.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good. There's nice analysis there by the play-by-play guy. I love it. Also, shared a backcourt with Devin Totley in 8th grade. Seems like a pretty tough backcourt to me.
Rebound with the spin inside. Just D'd up underneath there.
So fast they get the ball.
But that'll do it. And PVI stakes itself to a 40-point lead after 2 quarters. We'll be back for the second half of action in less than 10 minutes for First Amendment Sports. This is the Behan Strong 2024 Invitational. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, we're back for a second half of action as the PVI Panthers take themselves to a 40-point lead in the first half. The #1 team in the country, giving the boys from Leonardtown all they can handle here at the Behan Strong Invitational. And I'll tell you, Coach Hullum, he wants this. He wants this. I talked to John Lombardo, the athletic director at St. Mary's Ryken, and they are so proud of the basketball program that they're building. We've seen it with our own eyes now, 2 years in a row, watching what Coach is up to. Jamal has just got these guys buying in, they're bought in. There's a lot of pride in what they're doing, and everyone knows why they're here. I mean, it's one reason and one reason only, and they're proud to be bringing that St. Mary's Ryken banner up here to the Behan Strong Invitational.
And this is the league, and you don't come here if you don't want to compete.
That's right.
And one thing that these Knights have done is compete. Uh-oh.
Darren Harris. Xavier McKinney, I believe.
Nice play.
Capped that
Xavier
down.
McKinney.
Just saved Mark Stern $100.
We haven't seen Harris hit a 3 yet.
And I think, well.
I think
we're going to see a lot of attempts.
I think he was told that, yes.
I've never been much of a dunker, but I think that was supposed to go back to number 23 for the just guessing. But no, Mr. Harris was going to shoot that, and it was a great hustle play by Xavier McKinney.
I would have shot it.
Ben Hammond.
I wouldn't have dunked it either.
The pickpocket.
Oh, but
and that's
he will.
The one-handed jam.
Oh, my.
Abraham.
Oh.
Nice take.
A good strong move.
Maurice White gets into the lane.
Man, here you
and
go.
Draws the foul.
Great feet. I mean, that's a great pass.
We saw him practicing it.
When you're gliding by the rim at eye level and you're like, well, I'll just put this in there. Oh, my gosh.
We saw Ben Hammond right away. We made like 4 rows into the stands trying to get the steal in the last possession.
Well, he's been the point guard for 3 years, and how about this stat? Third December in a row, Paul VI has started 6-0 or better with a minimum of 3 wins over nationally ranked teams.
Wow.
How about that resume heading to Rhode Island as a point guard? You're not going to find anyone
Rhode
better.
Island's lucky to be getting him.
You're very, very correct. Archie Miller, the head coach at Rhode Island, and here we go.
Three.
There's the first
one. You knew it was coming.
Now, I'm not sure if people heard us because I'm not sure if the mics were good to go at the beginning with Coach Ferrello, but Mark Stern at Capital Hoops, he's putting $100 into Behan Strong for every made Darren Harris three-pointer. This will not be a three-pointer. This will be a Jordan Smith.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see
two-hander
that drop-off?
From Ben Hammond.
Drop-off.
Smiles everywhere. Everyone's having fun.
This basketball team plays the sport the correct way, the defense, the sharing of the ball, the physicality. They are a treat to watch. He was looking over his other shoulder at his other teammate. The behind-the-back drop-off, flush down.
And Coach Ferrello will be matching the first $1,000 donated tonight. Check out that QR code in the corner. It's Darren Harris. No good there, Ben Hammond. Oh, that was going back out to Darren. He gets into the lane this time, and he'll go to the free throw line.
They're fun to watch share it. They really are. 3 different guys gave up an easy shot there, and
first one is good.
it's picture perfect right there.
Yep.
They're as good as made. The lane, Doesn't work there for Mo White Jr. You get down to the baseline.
Kevin Carey going baseline right there, strong.
Jordan Smith kicks it. 3-point, good for Isaiah Abraham. Where's Ryken pushing it? Eli.
Isaiah Abraham does everything well, man. How many adjectives do you need to learn in life to describe this basketball team?
Darren Harris tried for another three, no good. PVI with 15 on the shot clock. Abraham.
Stop it.
He can't. I don't think any. You got to take him out to stop him.
This is a guy that goes to UConn, and we're hearing about for years, by the way. This is an all-star high school squad. I'm glad we got him right now. It's going to cost a fortune to go watch him in the future.
$10 on the shot clock. Baseline for Derek Robinson. Triple team, and he gets his own rebound and puts it in.
Good take.
Abraham.
Right back down. Look at that. Oh.
Goes for the slam. Will get fouled. It'll go to the line.
They play at an extremely high rate of speed.
It's the beautiful game out of Chantilly.
How hard St. Mary's Ryken had to work to get that 2 points, only for them to transition in less than 3 seconds.
The same guy that scored had to stop the dunk on the other end. Mr. Robinson hustling back on some defense. It's just an abundance of talent.
Noah Rogers and Sonny Howard checking in for the Knights.
Yeah, bringing their quickness back in.
Abraham gets the roll. Baseline for Sonny. Derek Robinson is moving around. Noah Rogers for the three. Sundra with the rebound.
Sandra played great D there, great rebound, tipped it to himself, got the break started.
Hammond
And
himself.
that's the result.
All the way.
Despite his size, he's always been a finisher high on the rim.
Strong finisher.
Harris pulls it in. Under 4 now in the third quarter.
Oh,
as
no.
Jordan Smith. He got cleared for takeoff outside the lane on that one.
I don't know why I screamed, oh, no, because I really wanted to see it. But, like, how do you take off from there with two hands and think, I can dunk this?
Yeah, somebody told him he's only allowed to dunk with 2 hands or something.
The greatest way.
He's a flyer. That's something we knew about him from the second he stepped on campus. I mean, he's a super athlete. I mean, there's just no any group of guys, even for PVI, his athleticism stands out. But T said it. He's growing into his body. He's playing a little bit more under control. He was so twitchy and agile. He was so athletic, and he's figuring out how to make it work pretty much at a professional level at this point.
He looks great.
Womack with the rebound. He's going back the other way.
That was a nice move by Conkier. Just St. Mary's Ryken find it so hard to finish as opposed to the way that PVI is generally finishing on their possessions.
Well, when you got Jaquan Womack coming off the bench who can square up on you, and that's a good-looking jump shot. That's not a bad shot there.
Isaiah Carpenter takes a step. Positional change to the Panthers. Are 3 minutes to go here in the third. Brown. Nice defense there. Maurice White Jr. tipping it out. Noah Rogers. And that time, they call him Halo. Miha Vohinovic. It's easy for you to say.
I'll go with Halo.
Halo came up with a rebound. But, I mean, the Knights are getting to the baseline. They're moving the ball around, and every time it's time for them, to look up at that iron, they're facing just
I said it
suffocating
earlier.
defense.
Coach Hullum has done a great job with this program, a great job with this team, coaching them up. They play very good fundamental basketball. It's just when they go to finally get to the rim or put a shot up, they've got guys on them. Everything is contested. Nothing is easy. And then you see the reverse side, the way that Paul VI plays. They do the same thing. It's just that it's a little bit quicker. It's a little bit faster. They have the height. They have the length to get an uncontested shot almost every single time.
This might be the most athletic basketball team I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like a machine. And this is the second 5.
Athletically, it may not matter.
We'll call that a tip out of bounds. It'll stay PVI ball. Brown to inbound. Deep to Adlin. 10 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Brown a long way from home. He gets to the elbow.
Great defense.
Noah Rogers with a pickpocket. He delivers it. And it's Adlin again.
Well, also great defense. The length, just impossible to deal with.
At 6'8", he just – his ability to play like a guard and get up and down the floor.
Deep 3. And St. Mary's Ryken did everything right. Noah Rogers delivered it.
Yep.
Isaiah Carpenter took it to the hole, and it was just excellent defense. As now Jordan Hunter gives up his dribble in the lane. Adlin.
Oh, boy, man.
Looks like an and one situation.
And he's able to handle the ball like that.
I want to go to their practice and watch them just go at it.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he's got just a huge ceiling. I mean, it's not a surprise. He's being recruited by everyone. He's a 4-star, but you can only play 5 guys.
Deep 3. And it rattles out.
Isaiah Abraham. What a motor.
He'll draw the foul on the baseline there. I believe Noah Rogers will pick that up. Abraham at the line for the Panthers. As they are filling up the stat sheet.
Everyone at Paul VI has perfect shooting form. Is that part of the application process?
The recruiting process. For sure.
I imagine that'd be.
Noah Rogers gets into the lane.
Great.
Wow.
Works about as hard as he can, and he gets it in there. Anthony Brown, no good on the floater. Saves it out to Adlin. It's a lot of length.
Mr. Fantastic on the catch. What a feed.
It gets a couple chances, but it'll come back here for the Knights. Under 40 seconds here in the third quarter. Matt Seal looks comfortable.
I think that's your standard crisscross applesauce. Ken.
Crisscross applesauce.
A couple new faces, number 21, Colin Bird, sophomore, and Troy Tomlin, freshman for Paul VI. Checking into the game.
Ten on the shot clock.
Ben Hammond, now you can't tell him, hey man, just take it easy, just
That's right.
You know,
We've
relax
seen that
a little
before.
bit. He only knows this. He only knows how to play.
110%.
I was just going to infer the rest, but without saying something like that.
Shot clock is off. This will be the last possession of the third quarter. Noah Rogers working on Ben Hammond. Hammond spins into the lane, loses the handle, and he'll go to the line, and it won't be the last possession. Another whole quarter of this offense.
He hits this on pace for 100.
Off the side. Halo with the rebound. Noah Rogers, full length, no good if it goes. And we'll get to the fourth quarter. Sizable lead for the PVI Panthers. St. Mary's Ryken's got one more quarter to play some defense against these guys. And Coach Farello is going to just keep going down his bench. And like you said, Kevin, I mean, there's just no one on that squad who you put in to ease up. I mean, they're just all ready to go. This is a program, right? This is it's 100% for every single time.
Yes, it's what it is. It's their standard,
That's
Ken,
right.
and it's what we've witnessed ever since we've shown up to watch. It's what Farello's done for the entirety of his whole career, and there's no reason not to see that showing up to a gym that Paul VI is playing at. We're over here talking about paying admission to watch these guys practice because it's the way they play, and by that standard, everyone's going to play defense. There's nothing that he can do to tone that side of the ball down. So forgive him. It's just not how they
That's
move.
right.
It's not what they're going to do. It's not what it is. It's not what this league's about. Hey, St. Mary's Ryken's getting better tonight. Every guy on that team that gets on that floor tonight and the guys on the bench seeing that's the standard, that's quite a standard to live up to. And then they'll talk about this when they're older and these guys are playing in the NBA. And
You better believe it.
And it's just what it is. It's a big part of what goes on in this conference. I still do it. Hey, that guy's blah, blah. Those guys are probably announcing now. But when you see number 3 walk out into the court, you know the standard has been set. If he's going to get out there and play on-ball defense and play point guard with his hair on fire up and down the court, making everyone's life a bit easier, it's going to set the tone for everyone else, and that's what it's been for years.
Ben Hammond. Darren Harris, expect to see a few three-point attempts from him in this quarter. Sundra, no good. Ball rolling around. It's going to stay Panthers ball. I'd like to see Darren put his hands into Mark Stern's wallet in the fourth quarter.
How about if Darren just makes a few threes?
That's okay.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Ah.
Oh!
Oh.
And one.
Mark, are you taking the old school version of the
the
three-point
hard
play?
way.
Because what Darren Harris has done in the past year is take this part of his game to the next level.
I noticed it, yeah.
Little shot fake outside of 3. You got to respect it, and someone's got to come and help, and if not.
I noticed it in the championship game last year, how he had gone from just more of a perimeter. Everybody thought he was just a perimeter shooter guy, but he can slash. He can drive it to the basket.
He can
do
defend.
everything.
He can defend.
From the elbow, off the front of the rim. Ben Hammond with the rebound. He's going back the other way quickly. That's good thought. Eli gets it to Noah Rogers in the lane. It'll be St. Mary's Ryken ball.
Here at Gallagher Gymnasium, Coach Gallagher said, no need to put any mustard on that hot dog. Just eat it.
Who? Which coach?
Coach Gallagher.
Coach Gallagher.
A little behind the back pass there in the paint. You know, you
The guy whose name is on the floor?
Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten away with it.
McKinney.
Just so much length.
Interception
Good
by
hustle.
Conkler. 3-point. Too strong. McKinney takes it back up with a little bit of force, and he'll go to the line. Six minutes to go here in this game. Get a chance to talk to Coach Farello. Hopefully during the next game we'll have him on. We'll just let him. I mean, what if you're a coach? You're coaching these guys. I don't even know what to ask him. Like, how do you decide who plays? I mean, you can't go wrong. There's no lineup that.
It's what has to be maddening is the options, the lineups,
Yes,
the
the lineups.
possibilities.
Got a tie up at midcourt. Possession arrow belongs to St. Mary's Ryken. Got a timeout by Coach Farello as the referees decide what the call is. There was a little bit of a tie-up at the free throw line. There was a.
I think Halo was.
I think they're going to get it on Halo.
At the heart of it. Not
Yeah.
sure how it's going to go down here, but they wanted to know. It's either on.
I think he called a hold on 21 on Paul VI.
Collenberg was going off a screen. Halo number 15 for St. Mary's Ryken was in the mix, and it looks like it's going to be called.
It was a hold on Bird.
On Bird, yep.
McKinney to inbound. That's a heck of a save. As Eli tries to extend that right arm, he'll go to the line.
Well, he's a classic example of someone who's been able to get to the rim, but once he gets there, he's got, a 6'11" guy or a 6'8" guy that's just there to contend with him.
Eli makes a second. Jordan Hunter bringing it up for the Panthers. Three-pointer, no good. And
Wow.
You see him raise.
Elevate.
Was that Troy Tomlin?
It was Troy Tomlin.
He elevated.
I only know that because I saw his number 2 about 6 inches high of everyone else's numbers. Oh, man.
Halo gets into the lane, little baby hook. He'll go to the line.
He was money on the right baby hook in warm-ups. It's a freshman.
I guess we better highlight that name as well.
4 years from now, we're going to be talking about how we felt like he's been around for 6.
Four and a half to go here in the game. Jordan Hunter, he'll draw a foul, down low.
He's been very impressive to see.
Anthony Brown inbound. Will stay Panther ball. Jacob Moore losing the handle there. The 3 ball is good. Troy Tomlin, the freshman. 3.5 to go here.
Apparently, Glenn Farello does not want to share any good basketball players with anyone.
McKinney. Colin Bird D'ing him up. Tipped by Anthony Brown to be thrown up ahead.
What effort there. Oh, man. Braylon Harper getting back on defense in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes to go, down by a couple. That's the guy you want to play with right there.
Con and Halo. Twin Towers in together here for the Knights. Bird going to work on Halo, spins in the lane. No good. Rebound PVI.
Board was snatched.
Colin Bird for 3.
I mean,
Bird rebounded that.
Guys, I mean.
Halo working hard down low. He wants that ball in the post. He'll get waved off as McKinney gets doubled. They find the open man.
The right baby hook. That's his shot.
Oh.
Saved to the freshman. Once again, I believe that's Braylon Harper.
Yes, it is. Playing hard. Finish it. There you go, 5. Good effort.
Jordan Hunter, he gets into the lane. No good. They're letting him play here to close things out. Con down low. He draws a double. He spins in the lane. He loses the handle. Colin Bird back the other way. He's got a little flight path. But he just lays it in.
10th grader Colin Bird.
Three ball. Corner 3. Off the rim. Another rebound by St. Mary's Ryken, and Khan will shoot 2.
Good fight in there. He was scrapping.
Gym is starting to fill up a little bit. We got our second game of the night to follow. We'll stay on this one stream all night long. Jackson Reed and Bullis will be our middle game of the evening. Once again, 8 o'clock tonight is St. John's and Frederick.
We called this a year ago. That game was a final possession down to the
was.
wire. Should be no different tonight.
Allen Bird delivers it. There's 3 off target by Jacob Moore. McKinney pushing. Xavier McKinney was out of bounds when he touched that ball. Did not reestablish.
Remember, the reason we're here tonight, Behan Strong. Take a chance. You see that barcode up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Take a moment to visit there. Donate to the great cause tonight for Pat.
Under 30 to go. Shot clock's turned off. Very well could be all she wrote. In the first game, the Behan Strong Invitational, the PVI Panthers, considered by many to be the best high school team in this country, showing us why over 4 quarters against the St. Mary's Ryken Knights from Leonardtown.
They're phenomenal to watch play basketball. That was eye-opening.
We will be seeing these teams again, obviously, before the season's over here in the WCAC. We'll stay with you here live at the court, and Kevin, T, and I will be back ahead of the Jackson Reed Bullis game. We'll see you in a few.